It's the beginning of the week. You know what that means. We gotta have a conversation. It's Monday Night Raw, live from Charlotte, North Carolina. Come on, let's talk it through. You know how we do. It's T Talking Wrestling. Yeah! Hey T Talking Wrestling fans, I need y'all to do me a big favor. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The show opened up with none other than Sami Zayn. Now this was risky because we all know he has nerve and neck damage from what Kevin Owens did to him when he hit him with the package power driver. And it's risky because we all know Kevin Owens, he's spiteful. He could have been anywhere in the arena or anything like that. But Sami Zayn took the risk to come out there and let us know how much history him and his best friend have through the years. They grew up together. They did shows together, even before WWE. So Sami Zayn put it all out there on the line and let us know that despite all this, he will never forgive Kevin Owens for trying to end his career and what he had planned for KO next. With the tension building between these two men, none other than General Manager of Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce, comes out. And he lets Sami know just how serious of a situation a match with KO could be. He could injure him further, or worse. It could get really, really wild. So WWE doesn't want responsibility. So you ask me, what does that mean? I'm glad you asked. It means an unsanctioned match where WWE will not take responsibility for what happens during the match. They can do just about anything to each other, and at the end of the day, the referee is just there to count the 1, 2, 3. But whatever they do to each other, it's on them. They sign waivers, and it is unsanctioned. So this match is going to get crazy at the Elimination Chamber. But hopefully, Sami gets some justice, and hopefully we get somebody to put Kevin Owens in his rightful place. The return of AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, to Monday Night Raw versus Dirty Dom. Now this match was great. AJ Styles looks phenomenal. He looks like he's in great shape. It's been a few years, but he hasn't lost a step. He essentially dominated this match. If it wasn't for Carlito that got involved a few times to help Dirty Dom get the advantage while the referee wasn't looking. But despite all that, AJ Styles did everything we expected him to do. Phenomenal forearm, Styles clash, and more. He picked up the victory, but that's not all. We now see that there's going to be a rivalry, as we expected from other videos, between Braun Breaker and AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship, and I'm there for it. It's going to be a great feud. Ivy now has the opportunity to uphold her promise to leader Chad Gable by becoming the #1 contender for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. All she has to do is beat Dakota Kai in their matchup. Now the match was great. We got Ivy now on one side with pure strength, and then we got Dakota Kai with her legs, which she uses as a weapon. What would happen? How would it shape out? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you, the match was great. I mean, I really thought Ivy now was going to pick up the victory here because American Made, outside of Chad Gable, they're pretty not that bad. They're pretty good. But Dakota Kai picked up the victory here. It was a great match, but we get a rematch between Laura Valkyria and Dakota Kai for the championship. Gunther, they may call you the ring general and everything like that. You might be feeling yourself because you're the world champion now. But main event Jey Uso is coming for that title at WrestleMania. There's nothing you can do because the Yeetamania movement is serious. So here's what he did. He comes to the crowd trying to mock Jey, telling the fans that they don't matter, that they won't be able to help him. There's nothing they can do because Jey is not on his level and he's gonna win at Mania. But okay, now Jey comes out, but of course security and everything tries to prevent him from getting to the ring because they don't want to spoil the main event at Mania before Mania gets here. But of course, Jey not hearing that. He gets to the ring, runs down, beats up Gunther, and they go back and forth. And like, it's mayhem. I mean, Gunther's hitting Jey, Jey's hitting Gunther. Everything is going wow. But when Mania comes, it's going to be even worse. But the Yeet Man will be victorious. I'm almost sure of that. It's mystery time, y'all. The Jade Cargill mystery. Now, we know there was evidence given last week as to who might have done it. And that's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Did they really do it? Who knows? But we got a little bit more insight when there was a backstage interview with the two of them. And they didn't give nothing away. They didn't say we did it. They didn't say we didn't do it. They just said, if we did do it, this is what happens to people that get in our way. Now, this could be what I call a pump fake because, like I've been telling y'all, I think it's Bianca and Naomi, but I mean, they didn't say they didn't do it. So we still have to keep them on the suspect list. Penta versus the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne. Now this match was hard-hitting because we have a mix of styles. Pete Dunne is very technical and very aggressive. Penta is very athletic and he's into the high flying. So it's a good mix of styles. The match was definitely worth the watch. They went back and forth, back and forth. But to throw a wrinkle in the mix, who came out? None other than Ludwig Kaiser. Now we know he's out there because he lost to Penta himself and he's not content with that. So was he out there to distract Penta so that Pete could get the victory? What was he really out there for? No one knew. And then eventually it became clear. He wanted Penta to pick up his first loss. But Pete Dunne is not about that. He's a pretty stand-up guy. He lets Ludwig know, stay out of my business. You may have problems with Penta, but deal with it on your own time. Not during my match. So of course, as Ludwig is trying to get in the mix and do his own thing, Penta picks up the victory. Now here, Ludwig Kaiser, after the bell, attacks Penta and everything, but then Pete gets mad at Ludwig and they all go at it. So there's definitely a triple threat match on the horizon and it's going to be really intense because these three guys do not like each other at all. Let's talk about the last women's qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber between Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy, and Raquel Rodriguez. Now this match basically went to script. The strength of Raquel versus the speed and agility of Roxanne. Now Raquel looked dominant. When she got her hands on Roxanne and threw her around the ring like a rag doll, her strength was evident. Now when Roxanne mounted offense, it was really crisp and really quick. But that's not the issue here. We gotta talk about the conclusion of this match. What happened? Well, let me tell you. We saw none other than Bianca Belair, and Naomi come out to beat up Liv Morgan while she was at ringside supporting Raquel. Why that happened? Because they think Raquel and Liv are responsible for the injury to Jade Cargill. I don't think that, but they do. So because Raquel was very much distracted by the Liv Morgan commotion, she lost and Roxanne was victorious, becoming the last member in the chamber. How far would you go for your respect? Well, the New Day, as they're still being called, stooped to a new low. They attacked Rey Mysterio last week and said they're doing all this for their respect. What they did to Big E, trying to humiliate them, that was for respect. What they did to Rey last week, that was for respect. But New Day, it's really a new day in y'all mind because that's not how you get respect. I mean, people are not gonna like you by doing these vicious things that you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the way to get on our good side. What you really need to do is get Big E back with this new attitude y'all got. How far y'all think y'all gonna get? Not that far. And to prove it, the LWO came out because of what y'all did to Rey and put y'all to shame. And a match between the LWO and the New Day is soon to come, and y'all gonna get what y'all looking for, cause y'all barking up the wrong tree. We at the main event, y'all, and we got two veterans, Finn Balor versus Seth freaking Rollins. And you know they gonna put on. They've been in the ring together so many times before, so I expected nothing but greatness. And that's what we got. I mean, Finn Balor, he going through a lot with the Judgment Day. They trying to figure things out. Seth Rollins trying to figure himself out since he lost to CM Punk a couple weeks ago. So everybody just trying to get their footing, and Mania inspires everybody to be great. But we see Seth Rollins with the victory here, and it was great. So he'll be at the chamber, and Finn Balor just gotta worry about what happens with the Judgment Day next. Thank you out there to all of you for your love and support. Keep supporting me, and I'm gonna keep on showing y'all why I love wrestling and why we love it together, cause we stand as one. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It's Teen Talking Wrestling. Yeah!